Hello, pile one. Welcome to my tea party. I hope that you have gotten yourself a nice cup of tea and we can have a nice little chat today. So, we're going to be able to channel some confessions of love from your person. I have all sorts of decks here. I actually have a much extended table, as you can tell in the little pre-video intro, where we have all sorts of decks that we're going to be able to use to figure out what's going on with you guys. And but you can at least see a little bit of what I'm working with in here. I've moved the camera back a little bit during this video to see if it's easier for you guys, if you guys like it better or worse. We'll see. Let me know. So you guys picked this beautiful rose teacup, which I think that this is really special for many reasons. One, I love the roses on it, and I love the chip on the back. This reminds me of Chip from Beauty and the Beast. So you guys might be connected to Disney in some way. You guys might be like Belle. You guys might like to read books. You might like to go to Paris or France or live in a little village. So this is a very beautiful rose teacup. I love how it's chipped like Chip. You also picked the chamomile tea bag. So I also feel like for you that these messages are going to be ones that are going to be very calming and soothing for you. I feel like for you that you want to hear about your person. I feel like that if you haven't been sleeping very well, or if you need to feel calm and more peaceful, that might be one of the reasons why you chose this pile. You also did pick this beautiful red aura crystal, which is very sweet and small and cute. And you did pick the fairy oracle deck to start off. So that is very cool. So I will put your teacup in frame. I love this. I have a much bigger playing field right now. This is very cool. Excellent. And I will put your beautiful little crystal, small, may not be able to see it very well. And I will put this tea bag there. I'll take care of it later. So right now I'm going to shuffle the cards with the fairy deck, the deck that you chose to start off with. And we're going to get a little snapshot about what's going on with your person. So the first card I get, oh, this is lovely. So this is also a snapshot to kind of get some confirmation for you guys to see if this is indeed your pile. Sometimes people are torn between a few piles or more than one pile. And so if this situation is what you are going through with your person, then I would say that this is a pretty good confirmation that this is your pile. So what I love about this, okay. So the first card I get for you is your desire is within reach. It says, have faith, everything is working in your favor, which is amazing. So I feel like for you that there are going to be some things that are going to happen between you and your person that is really what you've been wanting or manifesting. I get the flower power card, so you guys might also, like, I love the roses. For me, I have a rose bush that I call the Falling in Love Roses, or that's what the brand is. So you guys might, I feel like that this is a pile where they have fallen in love with you, or there's a lot of falling in love, which I feel like is your desire, which is within reach. So if your desire is for them to fall in love with you, I do feel like that this is very likely. I get the assertiveness card as well. So I do feel like that they're going to start to become very assertive, and they're going to be very demonstrative with their feelings for you. So if they haven't been too assertive lately, I feel like they were going to become so. I feel like it's because your partner has been going through, or your person's been going through a lot of emotional healing. You also yourself may be going through some emotional healing. So this is very beautiful. With the assertiveness card also, I want to go back to that. It says that for you, I feel like that you may have been standing up for your beliefs and for yourself in this connection lately, and that might be the situation that's been going on that has been affecting you and your person. With the emotional healing, I feel like we have to heal a little bit of trauma in order to be assertive. A lot of times we get conditioned and told as a society that we need to sit down and be quiet and not speak our truth, or if we do, we might lose our person. So I feel like that for you in this case, that you've been able to really assert yourself, and that's part of your emotional healing, which I love for you. I do get that there may be a new career going on between you or your person right now. So this is very beautiful, or new positive developments in regards to career. So I feel like that this is lovely. So I do feel like that you or your partner may have a new job soon, or a promotion, or there may just be positive changes in your current jobs. Again, I get the Healing Healed Healer card, which is connected to the emotional healing. You or your person also might be a healer. You might be in the medical field. You might be in the psychological field. You may just do Reiki. You may just give good advice. It seems like, though, that for you guys, that you or your person may be a healer as well. And I get the daughter card. So I also feel like you or they may have a daughter. So I would say that these are some indicators or some symbolism or details about what's going on, maybe what's like kind of clues about if this is your pile or not. Now, again, not everything has to be true. This is a general reading, so it may be that there are some messages for you and some messages aren't for you, and that's okay. But I would definitely say that this is a good clue to get you some information if this is your pile or not. Yeah, so in addition to the daughter card, I do get the children card. So I do feel like that one or both of you has kids in this reading. So I'll put that over the daughter. Yes, your wish is granted is again on the your desire is within reach card. So that's fantastic. I'm really getting that very soon you guys are going to get your wish come true. This is absolutely beautiful. I get that, just to continue to make this happen, I get the positive affirmations card. So just keep continuing to say some positive affirmations about you and your person together. That's going to be able to help make some breakthroughs here and really just kind of encourage this energy along. And also in regards to the healing cards that you get, I do get the Get Some Exercise card. That's a good way to fight any anxiety or depression. It's a good coping skill, as well as it creates a lot of good endorphins in the brain to make you happy. So that is something that's great. So I like that. Also, somebody's career could be something that's more active, or you have to be more physical in it, because I do feel like with the career card, it's connected to the exercise card. So one of you also may have a career in a field that's very athletic or that is very physical. So there is that as well. So I like this for you guys. I'm going to put your fairy card down now, and we're going to shift decks, but we will still leave your beautiful crystal in frame. So, I'm going to get some tarot now. I'm going to get some tarot to get some more insight about what's going on between you and your person. I'm actually going to, I feel like I would like to do the Twin Flame Journey Tarot today. So, I'm going to do a little relationship spread. See what's going on between you and your person right now. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for what you're thinking and feeling about them at this time. And I am going to pull 3 cards for what they are thinking and feeling about you at this time. I'm also I'm twisting them because I'm not doing reversals in this spread. I'm doing 3 cards for a situation that has happened in the past that has brought the 2 of you to where you currently are at. 3 cards for the near future between now and the next 3 months. What will happen between you and your person, and then a final outcome card or a longer term future card to see where this connection is progressing if it stays on its current course. So, I do get, okay, so when it comes to the Healing Healed Healer card and the Emotional Healing card, I do feel like that for you, you may have been really sad in this connection, because I do get the 5 of Cups, which is Old Wounds card. So either they may be triggering some wounds that you've had from your childhood with the Daughter Children card that come up, or it may just be that you're going through a sad time in regards to this connection, or something has happened that's made you sad. I do get that you are prioritizing them and their needs with the King of Swords. So I do get that your person shows up here in their masculine energy, and I feel like that whenever I get your person in your side, that it means that you're prioritizing them, and you may need to shift your focus to prioritize your own needs, at least in addition to their needs, if not solely yours. Because I would say that for you, in this case, that it's about you may be over prioritizing them and their needs and their comfort levels. That might be what's making you a little bit stuck, because I get the Hangman, and they're saying that for you, having a new perspective on this situation will be able to free you, because you might be stuck and kind of feeling like you're all tied up, because maybe you're being triggered about something that's happened in the past and it's been hard for you to move forward. So I would say that as you shift your perspective on this connection with positive affirmations and with emotional healing, that I feel like you may be able to get your desire within reach and your wishes granted is part of what helps that come true for you. For them, it is very interesting because I'm getting 4 of Cups, where they feel like they missed an opportunity with you. They also might be feeling bored in their life and unhappy without you. So if there is a separation that is happening between the two of you, I would say that they're very bored and they miss you, and they may want to reconcile, and that might be where your wish is granted here. I get the 4 of Coins, which is scarcity mindset. They might be holding on to their secrets and not wanting to open up. It's not a surprise that you clicked on the Confessions of Love reading today, because it seems like they're keeping their cards close to their chest. They also might be afraid to move forward with you because they're afraid to take risks right now. Also, they might be feeling like they're scared to be generous with you financially because they're scared of it, and they feel like they're needing to hold on to their resources. So it also kind of seems like this. What I love, though, is because there is that new career card that shows up, if they are going through some financial problems, I do feel like that is going to be fixed pretty quickly with that new career card. So I would say that if finances or worries about money is something that's affecting their treatment of you or their connection with you in this situation, that I do feel like that will fix itself soon in their jobs. So that's great. I do get the 8 of Fire on their side. They do want to communicate this with you, though, so it seems like they haven't yet really been open about this, but I do feel like they do want to communicate to you about this pretty quickly and right away, because the 8 of Wands or 8 of Fire is about wanting to communicate quickly, things speeding up. And even a card of travel. So if some of you are long distance, it is about travel as well. So either they want to travel with you or they want to travel to you. So in the past, yeah, there definitely was something sad that happened between you guys. I do feel like there was an argument. So I feel like at first you guys were really happy together. The 3 of Cups is like celebration and community and good times. But then I get the 5 of Wands, which represents conflict and competition. So there was like an argument or a fight that would have happened between you guys, or at least some conflict where you guys weren't seeing eye to eye, and there was some abrasiveness there. And then I get the 3 of Swords, which is heartache. So it does seem like it's definitely made you feel wounded. It's made them pull back and close up. And it does seem like that both of you may have gone to your corners now, feeling kind of at a loss or nervous. So I do feel like there is that. For the future coming up, I do get the Ace of Fire, which is spark, but that's also sexual attraction spark. So I do feel like there will be, in the next few months, a re-sparking in this connection, a sexual connection. I feel like that you guys will be able to right away try to move forward in this connection, because I feel like there is divine intervention with the Tower cards. So there's definitely a change event happening very soon. I would say this is in 1 month of time. So the Ace of Fire is within the next 30 days, I feel. There is this life change event where the 8 of Coins, which is amazing, the work in progress card. So I feel like there's a change in career within the next 30 days. And I feel like that this may feel sudden or unexpected, and that this is what's going to give somebody, or you or them, like the same amount of money that you earn each week that gives security and stability. So I do love that. The 8 of Coins represents financial security. So there's a change event that happens out of the blue. And it's so interesting because usually the Tower is a card that's negative. Usually the Tower is a card that's like abrasive and difficult. But I want to say that in this particular case, this is a positive Tower moment. Usually Tower moments are always like good later on. Like, it's good that this bad thing happened because it led to this good thing that wouldn't have happened otherwise. But in this case, I don't feel like it was bad, unless there was an unexpected ending of a job to get a much higher paid job like pretty soon after. I do feel like that they will still kind of be figuring out their finances, though. I don't feel like it's something that will like set them for life, because I do get the 2 of Coins, which is the balancing act, where I feel like they're still kind of juggling their finances or working it out later on, or it might be that they add a side job or like a side hustle of like being self-employed and a day job or that kind of thing, because it does seem like there is some situation that's going on here where their finances will improve for sure, giving them more stability, which can make them maybe feel like more willing to commit to you, which is great. But I do get with the balancing act card that they may still always kind of fear or worry about their finances having ups and downs and having like a roller coaster in their money, which could affect their stability. So there is that. Now I'm going to see with the Fin de Siècle card deck, I want to get a little information here about what's coming up between you and your person. So, family room, courtship, imprisonment. Oh, this is so interesting. And official person. Okay, so it does seem very, very interesting. So it seems like with the family room card, actually I'm going to put these back here. So with the family room card, there may be like a renovation going on if you guys do live together, where it seems like there may be some like improvements done to the home. Also, I feel like they're going to feel like you feel like family to them. That can sometimes sound strange coming with a romantic relationship, but like, you know, when you just feel like you're at home with someone like that. I do get the courtship card, so I don't feel like you guys are breaking up or anything. So the courtship card is beautiful. I do feel like they're going to continue to date you. They're going to continue to be with you. I don't feel this is a marriage card though. So I don't feel like that you guys are married. I don't feel like that it's going to be like a proposal or a marriage, but I feel like it could definitely be like a committed relationship for sure. And definitely courting you, dating you, and that's great. The imprisonment card, actually, I get that this is more like they're not straying off. They're not going anywhere. This always reminds me of like an Eight of Swords card, which reminds me in relationships that it kind of feels like they're not leaving. They're not leaving to go off somewhere else. They're right here, trapped, but they're right here. So, you know, there is a little bit of that energy. And then I get the official person. I also feel like they may feel a little trapped by their boss. So the official person can represent a boss, it can represent a father, it can represent some authority person that might make your person feel restricted. So it may be that that might be what's happening right now, that maybe they're working too much and that they're not able to spend as much time with you as they like. So it also might be that. And also with a promotion or a new job, that could be a factor too, that it does take up some of their time, but that it lets them feel safer to be secure with you. So there's a little bit of that going on as well as a potential situation. Now I'm going to look at the unicorns and I want to see a little bit about what blessings are coming up in this connection between you and your person. So what blessings are coming up here? I get the Imagine card, which is beautiful. So I get that the Imagine really connects to like the affirmations, your wishes coming true. So I do feel like that you guys are going to be able to imagine creative solutions together, which I like. And then this is also beautiful. They're wanting you as an advice right now too. It says, what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? And the reason why I'm reading this out is because you did get just two cards that really represented like your wish coming true. So they want you to kind of visualize or imagine with your affirmations and also visually, you know, if your wish came true regarding you and your person, what would that look like? What would your life be like? What would you feel like? So this is going to be able to help bring this to fruition for you, especially because I feel like it's like right on the edge of happening. And I get pets. I do feel like that maybe one of you is going to get a new animal or a new pet, or it might be like some good things happening with your pets or with their pets. So there is this, or animals might be a fun experience for you guys. Like maybe you guys go on a date to the fair and there's like a petting zoo or that sort of thing. But it seems like there's animals that are important. Also, if you guys pay attention to animal totems, you may be out and about doing your life and coming across some animals that are symbolic, and you may want to look them up and take them as signs, as advice for you about yourself and also about your situation with your person. I like this a lot. I do get the Believe in Yourself card, so I do feel like both of you are going to be feeling more confident. So I feel like you both are going to be believing in yourselves more, especially because I get that assertiveness card that comes up for you. But in addition to that, I'm also getting that you guys are going to believe in your relationship more. So I feel like that's also something that's important. And I get the Love card, which is beautiful. So I do get that in this connection, a blessing that's coming up in the future for you guys together is I do feel like they are going to be a lot more expressive of their love for you. So that is absolutely beautiful. I do love that for you right now. Now I want to get some confessions of love from them. So I want to know what the messages of love, some confessions of love from your person. How are they feeling about you right now? So your person's confessions of love, they are accepting that things are moving at their own pace in this connection. So with the acceptance card, 1, I feel like they love you unconditionally and they accept you for who you are. 2, I feel like they're accepting that this situation may be moving slow or progressing slow, or they may feel like they know that something's supposed to happen in divine timing and that it will happen for a reason, and that will help this connection out. Again, this is literally the 3rd card of children. So I get the daughter, the children, and the children card. So again, I feel like they accept that you would be a great parent to their children one day. So again, I don't feel like you guys are married or engaged right now, but I do feel like that they do see a future with you, because I do feel like that they trust you with the trust card. So they trust you with their kids. Like, they would trust you to raise a child with them. I feel like that's a very powerful message, because I feel like that people don't feel like this just every day. So I do feel like that your person does look at this connection as one that's very special. So I like this. All right, now I'd like to look at some more confessions from your person. So what are some more confessions of love from your person here? Okay. Yeah, I do get that they're very aware that they have been closed off with you, because I do get the closed off card. So they are very aware that they are closed off, or they have been. That is definitely connecting to that 4 of Coins energy, that scarcity mindset. So they may feel guarded and defensive, especially if you guys have just had a fight. However, it does seem like the general tone and feel of their feelings for you is that they do trust you, even if you guys did just go through an uncomfortable argument. They are very aware that they may have some unhealthy attachments to things in their life. So there is this. And it's interesting that imprisonment card is so connected to the tied up card. So they do feel very restricted right now. So they know that they have an unhealthy thing that's been restricting them. So again, it could be their job, or it could be something else, or like they might feel very tied up with being too attached to their finances, or, you know, that kind of thing. So they're very aware that they're tied up and they're closed off. And they do hear with their inner voice that their intuition is guiding you, guiding them towards you. And I do feel like with their inner voice that they are listening to that. And so it might be hard for them to overcome their fears. That might be like the chamomile tea that you guys got. Like, it might be hard for them to overcome their fears. They need to feel soothing. They need to feel calm. You know, maybe they need to drink some chamomile. It does seem like they do need to listen to their intuition a little bit more, because their inner voice is trying to talk to them. So there is that. Now I'm going to see some confessions about how they feel for you. So, Ocean of Emotion. What do they feel for you, my beautiful, beautiful pile ones? Okay. Interesting, the card that said get some exercise came out, because I do feel like that they feel like they would like to improve their physical body for you. I do get the transformed card. So again, they may be working out a lot in the gym, or they might be transforming their physical body. They may be wanting to do that so that they feel comfortable sexually and they feel attractive. So there is that. Yeah, they're just feeling like that open. I'm afraid of opening up my heart again. That's so interesting because of the closed off card. So they know that they're closed off. They would like to transform that. They would like to open their heart without fear, but that's hard for them. They have remorse because they know that they've messed up by being closed off to you, and they're wanting to fix that. And they have a lot of regret and remorse about that, but they are afraid that they'll be manipulated like they have been in the past by other people. And they trust you with the trust card, but they're just trying to listen to that inner voice that they can open up to you, because I feel like they want to, and I do feel like the communication is coming. But I do get with the manipulation card that they have been manipulated in the past by others, and they are afraid of that happening. So it does seem like they do have some of their wounds, some of their emotional healing to do that needs to happen in this connection, so you guys can progress with it. So there is that. I do feel like that really, like some of their confessions is just like that they do feel like very vulnerable. Now I want to know with the In the Shadows card, a confession from their higher self. So I would like to know a confession from their higher self. Yes, I need to focus on my healing is what comes up. So I do get that for them, that emotional healer and healing healed healer card, that they definitely are very aware they need to focus on their healing. That's important. And even bottom of the deck energy says, thank you for leaving me. So again, if you had to step back for a little bit in order for them to heal, or in order for them to move forward, or if you had to kind of, if you need to focus on yourself right now, that's okay. They're aware of that. So they do feel like they need to, focus on their healing right now, which I agree. I think that will be very helpful for them, and that will progress this connection forward very nicely. Now for the Hidden Truth Oracle deck, a confession from their higher self to you right now. Okay, we have a few of them actually that came out. So, what is their hidden truth to you? I am becoming a better person. So that is fantastic. We love to see it. That's that transformed energy. We will be together again. So if you needed to leave them right now for them to heal some more, I do feel like they would like to reunite with you. I do get the we will be together again card. So many things remind me of you. So there is this as well. And it's interesting, the flowers on these cards, they are the little pink roses that do connect to your chamomile cup of tea. So there is that as well. So that's very interesting. So they do feel reminded of you by so many things. And they also stay awake thinking about you. Exactly. I got that. So I got that with the chamomile tea. They might not have been sleeping. They may need to sleep, and they may have some restless nights. So there is that. So they definitely stay awake thinking about you. They think about how they should have made a different decision, or how they wish they made a different decision. So there is that. So very interesting, you guys. Okay, I'm going to do some confessions from the Hermit Tarot. So I want to know some confessions. Okay, so this one flipped up. And I want some more confessions from your person. Okay. So first of all, they are feeling a little insecure right now. Maybe after the fight, they're not quite sure if you're going to choose them. So the Will You Choose Me card comes up. I feel like they're a little afraid they messed up and that you're not going to want to be with them anymore. You may have also had that assertiveness to them because you guys got in that argument and you really, spoke your mind. So they may be a little nervous about that. Also, this love scares me. Again, they've been manipulated before. They don't want to be manipulated by you. That would really break their heart. So there's that. I get the I am absolutely in love with you card. So they're very, very, very much in love with you. And I definitely got that feeling with the family room card. And, how much they trust you, even if they are scared of being hurt. So I am open to compromise. It does seem like after that argument that they want to compromise. They want to be able to give you some of what you've been asking for. And I love that they're finally open to compromise, because it, really connects to your desires within reach and that your wish is granted. So that is so fantastic. The I want to get you drunk card is basically I don't think they're wanting to drink tea with you, but they definitely want to have a fun time with you. They want that 3 of Cups celebration energy with you again. So they definitely want to have fun with you, celebrate, and usually that's they would love to have a sexual experience with you. And then I love this final message from the Hermit Tarot, which said, I am coming, trust. So I love this for you. So I do feel like they're still pursuing you. And even if you might be in slight separation, I don't feel like it's big separation, and I don't feel like it's long time separation. But I feel like that this is somebody where you're working stuff out. They're definitely pursuing you. They're coming for you. So that is beautiful. I do feel like they really care for you a lot. So that's amazing. All right, pile 1. My final message I have for you is from the Journey of Love 2 cards. And we're going to see what their final confessions are for you. at this time. I'll leave that there. So, okay. We're going to pull 3 final messages from them of their confessions of love to you at this time. So, their final message of love for you are authentic. Tell me the truth so I can too. As you're honest with them and assertive with them, there's no guesswork and it lets them trust you more. So honesty always builds trust. So that's great. So it does seem like they're really, really so close and ready to be open with you and open up to you, be vulnerable. Even though they're still afraid to tell you, it says, I'm still so afraid to tell you with fear. So they're almost there. They're not quite there. They're almost there. Really one of their struggles internally is about, can I open up and how do I do that? And then secluded, 22, I'm tired of being without you. So I do feel like they feel like they're in slight separation, or maybe they're in the doghouse, or maybe they are just, you know, have hermited themselves and recluse themselves a little bit in order to heal. But it does seem like they miss you, pile 1. It does seem like they want to connect with you. They want to come forward, and they want to open up to you and, you know, do some emotional healing so they can feel ready to open up for you. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile 1s. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you don't feel like this was your pile or it didn't resonate with you at all, feel free to pick another teacup, or feel free to pick another reading. I do have some more messages from your person readings out there, as well as what are they thinking and feeling about you right now videos. So feel free to check those out. Also, if you did like this, I would love for you guys to like this video and comment below what you like, or what you'd like to hear channeled. So let me know what topics you guys might have. I'm happy to do that for you. And also I'd love for you guys to subscribe if you want to subscribe. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a beautiful afternoon whenever you're watching this video. I hope you guys are enjoying a lovely cup of tea. And until next time, I am so happy to have more tea parties with you. So I will see you soon. I hope you have a great one. Take care. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to my video today, Confessions of Love. So you guys picked this absolutely gorgeous teacup, which is one of my favorites. It's, you know, a French pastry, le gâteau, so who doesn't love that, right? And I love le dessert, so it means the desserts in English. You also have picked this beautiful flavor of tea, which is Assam Tea, which is gorgeous. It's a strong black tea. So I love that you have picked this one. It's absolutely delicious. I hope you have also poured yourself a nice hot cup of tea. I love them. They feel like soothing hugs. So tea is one of my absolute favorite things to do. So I love that we're able to have a little tea party today, you and I, and we're going to be able to channel all sorts of things from your person, because what's more fun than having the tea and talking about what your person's thinking and feeling about you, and what do they want to confess to you, what do they want to say, what's in their heart, and what are you guys going through? So we'll definitely be able to spill all the tea and look at all of this stuff, but we won't spill it on the tarot cards. Okay, that's like a dad joke. Anyways, so you also picked these very, very beautiful pink aura crystals as well. They're very beautiful. It's hard to see them in this video, but it's like they're rose quartz and they're heat treated and they're very, very pretty. So I love them. I'm going to be drinking my tea and having a tea party with you throughout the session. So this will, I'm sure, be moving around, but I will put your pink little crystals here in frames so you can look at them as we have our tea party. And you did pick also the romance angels to start off. So I have a feeling that your connection with your person is going to be all about love. I feel like it's going to be a very magical connection. So I'm going to pick some cards to see what are they thinking and feeling about you, and then we're going to do some tarot cards, and between the two of them we're going to be able to get some confirmation to see if this is really your pile. Sometimes you're attracted to more than one pile or more than one teacup. I'm attracted to all the teacups. So you may be like that. And this will be able to give you kind of some guidance in the right direction of if this is your pile or not. And if you're attracted to more than one pile, you may want to check out another pile. This one I'm going to put back in because there's 5 cards here. And we'll be able to see what is going on for you guys. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, I'm liking this. This is juicy. Very nice. Okay. So, I can definitely see what's going on here between you guys. So, first of all, I feel like you guys were basically, what I get with the reconciliation card is you guys were together, you guys broke up or had a separation, and then your friends helped you guys get back together or sort some things out. So, I don't feel like your friends can, for some of you may have been introduced to your person by mutual friends or met this person while out with your friends or their friends. So there is that. For more of you, I feel like that you guys would have been with this person, gone through a separation for some reason, and then the reconciling happens with letting your friends help you. So I feel like your friends have helped you reconcile with this person. So maybe you guys got some good advice. Maybe their friends gave them some good advice, or maybe your friends just kind of ran interference a little bit to kind of help out. You know, like when you're in high school and your friends talks to your crush for you. So it does seem like that there is some helping by your friends. I do get the stay optimistic about your love life. So also maybe you were being pessimistic about this or overgeneralizing about that gender, and your friends were like, no, don't worry about it. Your person is into you. Let's figure out a way to get you guys back together. I do get the codependency card, so there may have been some codependency in this connection that you have been needing to work out. So it does seem like that maybe codependency was one of the causes of the breakup, or one of the ways to be able to get your person back. That does happen. And I get heart-to-heart conversations. So I do feel like that you have had some pretty good heart-to-heart conversations with your person. And I feel like maybe you're watching this video to see, did they tell you everything? Have they been honest with you? Or just kind of to confirm, to get some more information, kind of about like what's been going on there. So I feel like that's kind of what's been going on at this time. Now, in regards to some tarot, in regards to your person, I want to use a pretty deck. I want to use my pink deck. That means I'm going to have to get up because I don't have long arms. But it is very pretty and it's worth it. So, all right. So we'll just put this on the Romance Angels right now. I do feel like your person does care for you a lot. I'm going to get some tarot to do a little relationship spread right now and see kind of what's been going on between you and your person. So I'm going to pull 3 cards to represent your side of the situation and your perspective, what you've been thinking and feeling about them, and what you've been going through from your point of view. Now I'm going to do the same for your person. 3 cards to see their feelings for you, what they've been going through as well, from their point of view, their perspective, and what's been going on from their side. Now I have 3 cards which will talk about what's happened already in the past in order for the 2 of you, to kind of be in the situation where you're at now. Now I have 3 cards for the near future between now and the next 3 months about what will happen if you and your person stay on this current course, and a card for more of like a long-term future about what might happen moving forward between you and your person if you guys stay on this current path. So, oh, this is great. So you guys are really totally in touch and in tune with your value. So wanting to like give you guys tons of like props basically. So Queen of Diamonds, you guys know that you are a valuable person, and you know your worth and your value, and you're not going to settle for less. Maybe that's why you left them before. but it does seem like you're very aware that you're doing well. Also, I feel like your finances are doing well at this time as well with the Queen of Coins. I get the Temperance card. I feel like that while you're prioritizing your self-care and your needs, which shout out to you guys, that's amazing. Also, I get the Temperance. You do feel like the connection between you and your person is destined and divine. So I love this. You're a little patient with letting them come to terms with things or come forward in their own time. But I do feel like that you're pretty sure that this is like a destiny. Then I get the Six of Coins. You may be helping them out financially, and that might be what the codependency is. Or I don't really feel like they're helping you out financially because I get that you're the Queen of Coins, unless they have a King of Coins on their side or something, or a lot of money. Because I'm getting like you're the one with the coins, and then you're the one helping out with putting money into other people's hands. So there may be a financial pairing or codependency here in this connection where you're kind of the breadwinner, or you may have the money here, and there may be some codependency financially, or it may be that you kind of like pay bills together, or you pay your finances together, that kind of thing. Well, I'm not getting poverty on their side, so that's good. Maybe it's just that you guys share bills, but I get the Queen of Swords. They are also trying to prioritize you, which is fantastic. I get that they think that you're a no-nonsense queen or a no-nonsense person that will not tolerate too much crap from them. The Queen of Swords has a very low tolerance for acting up. So I feel like they're very aware that you are no-nonsense and will not tolerate bullshit. Also, I get the Sun. So they're very, very, very happy with you. And I think they kind of like that you put them in their place a little bit. They kind of like that you're an assertive queen where you don't have a tolerance for them, acting up, or maybe you won't have any patience or tolerance for them doing the same thing that broke you guys up in the first place. That you're like, I'm giving you one last chance, but that's it. And I get the Strength card. I do get that they are also very strong. I get that they have strong feelings for you. I'm getting a lot of Leo energy on their side because I get the Sun and the Strength, which are both Leo cards. So that's very interesting. They see you as an air sign, like an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Also, you may be an Earth sign, Queen of Diamonds, with Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So there are those zodiac signs. You don't have to be, but there is some of that, especially because you have Earth energy with both the Six of Diamonds and the Queen of Diamonds. So there is that. And if you are a Earth sign, then I totally get how you're like, no, high standards. Like a Capricorn and a Virgo especially would not tolerate anything else. They're not going to deal or tolerate with people playing around. So there is that. I get the Five of Swords in the past. So I do feel like that while there was some codependency, there was definitely a separation and a going your own way. I feel like that was you who probably left. I get the Justice card. Again, another Libra energy card. So I am getting that it was a hard decision, but you made it because you felt like it was fair and it was what was in alignment to your values and to your worth. So I think that you were like, no, I have to prioritize myself. Maybe you were codependent for a while and you were like, that's enough. I'm done with that. That's not going to happen anymore. And then I get the Princess of Cups, where I feel like that you do still love them. You do still have your heart for them. And I feel like you communicated that to them. Like, I love you, but I'm not going to tolerate this. I can't stick around and do this while you do that. So it seems like you definitely had some high standards there. So good job. In the future, I do get that they love you and their love for you is building and growing and deepening because you get the Princess of Cups for the past, like your heart of love was open. And now in the future, within these next 3 months, they become the King of Cups. So they become the king to your princess of love. So it's definitely a maturing energy. I don't feel like they're too far behind, but I do feel like they are maturing in the next few months. And they're definitely stepping up. So if you wanted your person to step up, I feel like that helps and that happens. I feel like that happens right away with the Ace of Wands card. So the Ace of Wands is like they become that King of Cups pretty quick, probably within the next month, honestly. And then I get the Magician, which is another very fast, quick energy as well. So it's like they step up and become the king that they're meant to be. And they come into their fire, their power, and that's amazing. Down the road, though, it's interesting because I might need to clarify this card. I get the Ten of Swords because I feel like there may still be an ending, but it's interesting because there's just like so much evolving, so much love, so much everything. So I'm going to pull some cards on what this Ten of Swords is. And again, this is one of like your possible situations if it goes in this current path, because it seems like it's going in a current path, but I'm curious, maybe this is a situation with your person that you feel like you don't want a long-term future with, but I feel like they love you or would like that with you. So it may be that just kind of the jury is still out and that you're still not quite sure, because I get in the future the Four of Swords, which is like the rest or inactivity, and then the Five of Diamonds, which is like, again, money and finances is definitely a key factor. So I feel like there's a lot of love from them, but if they're not maybe able to rise to the occasion financially, or they're not able to be also an equal provider or some sort of way, like if they, you know, I feel like if they've been mooching off you, or if they're like, oh, I love you, but I'm not contributing or not doing anything, you might get sick of it. So with the Five of Coins, I feel like they may not have the resources, and I feel like that's what is going to make you make this decision with the Judgment card, because I feel like, you know, you're going to look at it like you're going to give them some time, and even though they're manifesting and they want to right away like give you all their love, if they can't also, it seems like, be able to show up in a tangible, grounded way, or maybe a committed way, or if they can't show up for you in a way where you're like, you need to at least contribute to this household, then I feel like you might end up just getting sick of it or walk away. Because I do feel like the decision would be yours based on their behavior. I get the World, where you might make that decision to just kind of go off in the world and you might get tired of them. And then the Two of Swords, which is like that decision. So it's interesting, the Ten of Swords is one of the more likely outcomes, but I would say most of you watching this pile would choose that. You don't have to choose that, but it seems like you would choose that. And it seems like more of a free will decision, that you would choose this based on your wanting to, not because it's like destined to happen. So I feel like you guys might get a little sick of it if they're just not able to be independent and self-reliant, because you are. And I feel like you just really can't have that energy bringing you down. So I feel like that's kind of what's showing me here. And again, you guys could also still choose to stay with them if you want. There's no worries, but I do feel like you're giving them one last chance. So that's kind of like what I feel with that. So now in regards to the Fin de Siècle card deck, I also want to see more about like what's coming up between you and your person. Mature man, yeah, I get that he matures. With the King of Cups, I get that your person is in their masculine energy. The mature man is a masculine energy as well. So I do feel like they're maturing. I feel like they're trying to grow up and financially kind of become an equal provider to you. I get the Courthouse card. Interesting, because you do get a lot of Libra energy with the Judgment and the Justice and the Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So you do have a ton of Libra energy. And I get with the Courthouse, there's also some legal energy here too. So there may be some contracts, maybe some things you guys are thinking about, you know, doing. So there is that. If your person needs to get a divorce, that could be a factor. The Ten of Swords could be an ending of their previous relationship to be with you. So there is that as well. What else is going on coming up between you and your person? And also, if you guys are with somebody that's in a relationship, like you guys would know that. It's not a surprise. So not all of you are with people in relationships, but some of you are. I get the toil and labor. So it also seems like, again, it does seem like it does connect a lot to finances and a lot to like, can they really be an equal partner to you in this way? So there is a little bit of that. You might be getting sick of it if they have a little like Peter Pan syndrome. I don't feel like they're immature, but they may have like some Leo type dreams. Like maybe they just always want to be an actor or a musician or a singer, and they're just not like getting their life together, and you're wanting to buy a house and have a family, or, you know, like that kind of thing. So maybe like life goals are different. But I want to see what blessings are going to come and happen in this connection, to see what will be able to happen in this connection. So I like this a lot. So I like the family culture card. So it does seem like that for you guys, that culture and family play a big role in this relationship or in this connection. And I feel like that's a blessing that's helping it. So you may have shared culture, or it may be that your cultures together or your family values together are compatible. So that is good. And also I get that there are stories from your ancestors and from your family, or from their ancestors and their family, that is helping this connection along. So that is lovely. I'm also getting creative. So I also feel like one of you guys or both of you are creative. And if there is some creativity, you guys might be able to do some creative things together. I definitely got the Magician card for you guys for the next 3 months. So that's definitely a creative card, a manifesting card. So that is wonderful. And that can also have you guys have fun in this connection and bring some creativity about, which creates like love and closeness. And I get the just be yourself. So it does seem like you guys are doing a good job as well, being able to have confidence in yourself and being able to like feel loved and accepted for who you are. So I do feel like they do care about you in that way, and they do really love you for who you are, and they really love it when you're just being yourself. So that is something that's awesome. So that's a nice blessing as well. Now I want to know some confessions from them for you. This is what you're tuning in for. So with the messages of love card, I want to get some confessions of love from them, or how they're feeling about you that maybe they haven't shared with you or told you yet. So what are some confessions of love from them? One, I feel like they really do want to protect you. And there is some maturity there with the King of Cups and the Mature Man card. So I do feel like they do want to protect you. So if this is a financial imbalance in this connection, I do feel like they want to maybe be providing for you in other ways. So if they can't provide for you financially, I feel like they want to at least protect you. So if they can't be like a provider, they want to at least be a protector. Yeah, wow, this is so crazy. So I do get boundaries and finances. This is so crazy. Like, you can't make this stuff up. So with the finances, it says financial challenges are affecting this connection. So yeah, this is definitely a pile for people where there's a financial challenge or a financial imbalance in your connection. And I get boundaries, where it says boundaries against finances might be needed. So it may be that you're not going to be giving as much financially as you have, or that you don't want to give as much financially, and that might help in this connection. So there is that, which is good. So that's very interesting. They may be very aware that you're putting boundaries on the finances, and they may be getting a little anxious about that. Or they might be thinking like, wow, now I'm going to need to step up to be able to really like be equal to pile 2. So there is that. I'm going to see from some fairies what is happening or coming up in this connection between you and your person. So I get summer. And if you're watching this video at the time I'm filming it, we are about to go into summer marriage. Some of you may be with somebody that's trying to leave a marriage. So there may be a marriage that your person's trying to leave this summer. Also, you guys might be discussing marriage, and it might be that this summer you make a decision about, can you marry somebody like that? Because you may be having thoughts of like, yeah, I love you, I want to date you, I'm dating you, whatever, but like, how could I marry you if financially this is such an issue? So I feel like that might be something that you guys are going through right now as well. Because I feel like with this Queen of Coins that you are, and with the Queen of Swords that they see you as, and with this 6 of Coins that you're being financially generous to your person, and this codependency thing, I feel like you're thinking like, wow, I really want to be with you, but how can I marry you? So I feel like that's your decision. And it may be that you do choose to walk away because you're like, I really need to be with someone that I can like build a life with. So it might be something like that. But I do feel like they care for you and they wouldn't want to leave. So I feel like at least you have that security there. And you guys could still choose to work it out or give them some more time. So I get the summer and marriage. So that's something there. If you guys are watching this video at a different season, then just know that by the summer, that is going to be a kind of decision-making time period for you with your person, or at least you'll know more by then, or that will be a time where things change. Yeah, because I'm getting summer and then I'm getting change. This says dietary change, but it might be also a change in general. So it does seem like that this summer, there is definitely either a change in the marriage or a change this summer regarding, or you may be in a marriage as well. You might be getting out of a marriage. Or you may be married to this person and you're like, maybe I need to leave it. And you might be thinking about how to financially, do I leave this marriage? There is that. And then I get the Healed Healing Healer card. So I do get that also there is some healing that needs to happen, maybe even financial healing. So there is that. I get Business Venture. Yeah, financial healing. So there needs to be some healing financially here. Maybe you guys can talk to like financial planner or somebody that can help you out with that. And then whom do you need to forgive? So you also may just have like built up a lot of resentment towards your person for just not being able to like be a self-sufficient provider like you're wanting. So there may just be some resentment towards this person regarding financial situations, and that might need to be healed. And if actually that heals within you, then you may even be able to stay in this connection if that's something you want to do. So there is that. So I would say there is hope if you want to continue. So there is that. Now I want to have some more confessions of love from your person right now with the Stellar Energy Oracle. So what do they want to confess to you right now? Divine timing. They do still feel like things in this situation can be balanced out in divine timing. So they just want some more time to figure some things out. And I get the balancing act. So I do feel like they are still trying to balance their finances. They are still trying to balance their time. And they're trying to make some magic happen. They feel like they just need some more time for this. You also feel like maybe that in the right timing something could change because of the Temperance card you get. And I get happy ending. I do feel like they would like to be with you and have a marriage with you or have a partnership with you. And it's interesting because even on the bottom of the deck, I get the restoring balance, which is interesting with the balancing act. So, and then again with all that Libra energy that you guys got. So lots of balancing out with the scales of justice and with everything there. So, yeah. And then I get on the back of the deck energy as well as restoring balance. I'm also getting lasting promise. So there is this situation. So I do feel like they would like to be married to you or continue in a marriage with you, or they would like, you know, to leave a marriage to be with you, or you leave a marriage to be together. So it's a very interesting situation here. All right. With the Ocean of Emotion deck, what they're feeling for you at this time. Yeah, I would like to work together to have stability. It's so fascinating how all these cards correlate to each other. So yes, wanting to build finances together. I get the naive. I adore your innocence. Maybe in the past, in the beginning, you guys were like, oh, don't worry about it. We don't really need money. We just have love. But then later on, it may have been like more of a naive comment, and that maybe you realize like, no, we need finances. We need to be able to make this work somehow. How are we going to make this work? So, or they might just be a little naive. They may be like, oh, I can just make this happen. I can build my dreams. I will make it one day. I will be famous. You know, like they may have a little naivety with their career goals in this way. And I get dark. I'm afraid you're not going to want me if you see the truth. So it seems like they're a little afraid that they're not going to be able to measure up to you or live up to this connection there. So there is that kind of situation that's going on there. Okay, you guys seem like you guys are a pretty blunt pile with a Queen of Coins and Queen of Swords and all that. If you guys want to get a Rebel deck message, just know they are extremely blunt. And if you're a sensitive person, don't pay attention. You should mute this, and I'll just wave when it's over, okay? So if you guys really want some blunt-ass truth, this is a deck for you. So I'm going to see which cards flip out, and this is going to be some real hardcore, honest, true confession advice for you guys right now in regards to your person. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. So, it says, you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. So also, it seems like maybe you're stressed and you're needing to chill. So it does seem like with some yoga, maybe that will be able to help you feel some peace of mind. Maybe, you know, you love to do yoga, or maybe it's a great healing agent for you. So there is that. And then it says, take a shot. Oh, don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2. Move on. So it says, if there's something you want to do in your life, or if there's something with this person, they're saying maybe take a shot with this person. At least give them another chance, or like see. But give yourselves a time limit to see how long you want to wait around to see if they can do this. Or if you feel like that's never going to happen, that might be information for you too. But they're saying take a shot if you want to. Don't take 12 shots, but 12 chances with them, but take 1, maybe 2. So it's okay to give them a few chances before you move on. Then I get the you are being shady card, and then it says watch out, shit could get ugly. So it does say too that I feel like you're being very, very honest with them. But if you feel like your person's being shady and taking advantage of you financially, that could be something to watch out for. Now, this is not a message to say that they are being shady, but it does seem like if they are taking advantage, again, it might be about really like looking to see if they are. So for some of you, maybe your person is, but I feel like if that's the case, you guys would have suspected that and felt like this for a while. And all you have to do with that person, if you feel like they are being shady, is just stop giving. And then if they're using you financially, they'll go. If they are not, they'll stick around. So there is that. Okay. Okay, welcome back everybody that did not want to hear that blunt message. Okay, so now we're going to get some more confessions from your person in the shadows. So, what is a confession from your person that they would like to tell you from their higher self? Ooh, that's a lot of messages. I'll take them all because this is all about confession time. All right. So the first message is, I need to focus on my healing. And that is true. We definitely did get that. We got the Healing Healed Healer card. So they definitely need to focus on their healing. I wish you would come back. And we did get the reconciliation card. So if some of you guys are in a situation where you're in separation from your person and you feel like you're meant to be together, but you haven't reconciled yet, they would definitely like to reconcile with you. So they would like to reconcile with you. They wish you would come back. They do wish you well. I do feel like they do have good intentions with you. So they do have good intentions, and I took the easy way out. So maybe they were the ones that left and that they ran away instead of dealing with this situation, but that they would like another chance, or they would like to reconcile with you. So maybe they're aware that they didn't make the right choices. Or taking the easy way out can also mean maybe with career, they're taking the easy career, but it's not really like giving them the money they want. So maybe it's just a fun career, but doesn't really support them. And you may just be tired of it. So confessions from their higher self with the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. So what their higher self wants to tell you with this deck: we will be together again. So it does seem like they definitely really want to reconcile with you. So they do feel they wish you would come back. We will be together again. And it says that they do feel you even though you are apart. So there is that. So they do feel you. They feel your energy. Now I want to see with the Hermit Tarot, what are some of their confessions for you? What would they tell you if they could tell you anything? And I'm actually going to shuffle. There we go. I want to mix them up. I feel like I use them a lot. So, well, I do in every video. So I want to jumble them up real well. And all right, so what do they want to tell you if they could tell you anything? What are their true confessions for pile 2? Okay, we're going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So the first message they have for you, their first confession, is that they do not want to lose you. And we're very aware of that. They want the reconciling. They wish you would come back. They want to pursue you. They feel like they took the easy way out. They said, I just dream and wish for everything. I feel like your person's a big dreamer. And I feel like that they definitely have big dreams in regards to their career. So they really do have big dreams and they would like to be with you. I just wish things were different. So your person definitely wishes that things were different between the two of you because they would like to be with you. I want you. So they definitely are very sure that they want you and they want to be with you. So they are very passionate about that. I'm pretty sure they've told you, but just in case they haven't, this is definitely for sure. I want you. I just want you all the time. So they definitely are very, very emphatic about this. Now is not the time. So it may be that now is not the time for their finances to get better, or now is not the time to reconcile, but it's soon and they really want to. But I do feel like they just need some more time to get their act together, get their life together and their finances in order. So I do feel like that this is something that's going on there as well. So, all right, my pile twos, I have a final, I'm going to do this final deck. We'll get some final confessions from them, and then I'm going to leave you here at this point. So, for you guys, some messages from the Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2 deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards from them. These are their final confessions for you at this time. Okay. So, the completion, we will always be one. So, they definitely feel like they would like to be with you. It makes sense, the codependency card coming up, being one person, but they need to be their own person. Depression, I'm just so tired of dancing alone. One of you also may have a person or you who plays the violin, especially since there's a creative card that came up. So it says they're tired of dancing alone. They don't want to be without you. They don't want to be in separation with you. That causes them the depression. And then their final confession is seduction. I wanted you the moment I saw you. So it does seem like they're very, very attracted to you, and they really wish that they could make this work with you. So I do feel like they're very into you, pile 2, and they would really, really like to be with you, and that it's definitely up to you if you would like to do that with them. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile 2s. I hope this video resonated with you. If you don't feel like this is your situation or your pile, feel free to pick another teacup. I love having this tea party with you, spilling all the tea in regards to your person. If you did like this video and it resonated with you, I'd love for you to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to subscribe. And if you want to put a comment down in the comment section, I'd love to hear from you guys. It always makes my day. It makes me so happy. So if you feel like this video resonated with you, please feel free to leave a teacup down in the comment section. Until next time, you guys, I hope you guys have a great time and great day, whenever you're finding this video. And I wish you a lot of love and luck with your person. I do feel like they care for you very much. And until next time, I hope that you take care. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to the video today. We are having a tea party, and you guys have picked my very beautiful favorite Paris teacup. So I love that you guys are joining me for a video where we're going to look at some tea for sure. You picked the English breakfast tea, which is a classic. So I love this European vibe that you guys are picking. You or they may be British or maybe French. So that is very cool. I got the fleur de lis as well. So you guys also might be from New Orleans. So it's very, very fun. You also picked these really cool, gosh, I don't know, they're kind of like peacock auras. I'm just naming them that. They kind of look like a watermelon tourmaline because they're like pink at the top and green on the bottom. So it's very cool. And you just picked these little, I love them. They're very like mermaidy. So they're kind of like, I'll just call them mermaid auras. So maybe you guys are connected to mermaids a lot. Or you may find that one of you is a water sign. You know what? I'm actually going to put this. I'm going to put this in frame here so you can look at your pretty mermaid crystals. So there is that. You picked the Good Tarot with your Princess of Water card. So again, a very like water sign energy, which is very cool. And we're going to shuffle the Good Tarot to get some confessions of love from your person today. We're going to see what is it that they need to tell you and what is it that they feel for you. What are some confessions and messages that you need to hear at this time? So I'm going to pull 5 cards and we're going to see what is the situation like right now between you and your person, or what's happened here, so that you guys can confirm whether or not this is your pile. That sometimes we're gravitated and attracted to multiple piles. And so obviously if this isn't your pile, feel free to choose another teacup, but this might be your pile. And so hopefully it is, and we'll channel your person and see what's going on. So if this is your pile, this is what's going to be happening between you and your person. Wow, literally I was shuffling the whole deck and you got this card as your very first card. Again, the Princess of Water. So again, you or them may be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It does seem like this is you giving your heart to them and opening your heart very strongly. But I feel like they may have been a little more independent. And with the Five of Swords, they might have just been focused on their own wants and wishes. So they may have been a little self-focused here. I get the Eight of Cups, which is the walking away. So you might have given them your heart and they may have just been selfish and walked away from you. So I feel like that my heart would just go out to you guys if this is the case, because that seems like that you would be needing to have some healing right now. Yeah, I get the Temptation card, which is the Devil in the tarot. So you might also be feeling like, wow, they just walked away for something else. Was that something better? They walked away for just like something they were just selfishly pursuing on their own. And for a lot of you, it might have been financial, because I get the Six of Coins. They may not have shared with you that maybe they were going off to bring this back home to you, because it seems like from your perspective, you gave them your heart. They were selfish and walked away. They were just pursuing like this like attractive carrot kind of energy, this opportunity. And I get the Six of Coins where it's like financial partnerships or sharing resources. So there's this energy here where they were just pursuing probably some career endeavor or some financial situation instead. And maybe they like left you or abandoned you because of this. And gosh, if you guys are water signs, that really would have hurt your heart. So, oh, my beautiful pile threes. Oh, you may need some heart healing. So now I'm going to shuffle the cards to get some clarifying cards between you and your person to clarify a little bit more about what is this Princess of Cups. Okay, I get Knight of Cups. You guys were in a committed relationship. So it's, or like you guys were in a very strong partnership energy here, because I'm getting like the Knight and the Princess together in the same water sign energy. And Five of Swords is connected to Six of Swords. Maybe they promised like they would take you with them, or you could go with them, or they would bring it back to you and that you guys would still be in a partnership. I get the King of Swords to clarify the Eight of Cups. So it seems like, yeah, they might have gone off and it felt like they just had to be really like logical about it and closed off. They may have not been emotional to you when they ended things. They might have just had to be very cut and dry about it, be like, this is what it is, this is what I need to do, this is where I need to go in my life, these are my goals, I can't be playing around with relationships, I need to leave this relationship and go off into the world and make something of myself. Because with this Temptation here, it says that this is where they let go of commitment with you. I don't feel it's a sexual temptation, but it could be. It does seem like it's more of a career temptation though, which is interesting. These whole piles, these three piles today have all been career related with love, which is very interesting. And then I get to clarify the Six of Coins. I get the Princess of Coins. So it does seem like you were kind of just waiting for them to come back home, waiting for them to come back to you. Especially because it seems like they started off being with you and you thought that they would come back home to you. So there is this energy. So I'm sorry, my sweet pile threes. I feel like that they really hurt you here. I'm going to pull three cards for how you're thinking and feeling about them right now and your side of the situation. Three cards for how they're thinking and feeling about you from their perspective, and how they're thinking about you currently, what their perception of this is currently from their point of view. Three cards for the past, what has happened already to bring the two of you to this situation where you're currently in. Three cards for the future, what's coming up in the near future for you in regards to this situation, if you guys are on the current path that you're on now. And then a card for a longer term future or more of like a final outcome kind of energy. So let's see. So for you, how you're thinking and feeling about them currently now. Yeah, Three of Wands, the Chariot, and the Five of Coins. Oh, my babies, you're still in this energy. So I get the Three of Fire or Three of Wands, that like where they went off on a trip or you felt very abandoned or very like they went away. And then the Chariot, again, the card of traveling. These are two cards of traveling. So feeling like geographic distance or feeling an emotional distance from them where they took off and felt like an abandonment. And then I got the 5 of Coins, which is worries, fears, and anxieties in regards to money or financial endeavors. So it seems like you're still scared in this energy, and you may have anxiety wondering, like, are they ever going to come back? Are you ever going to reconcile together? So there is this. For them, how they're thinking and feeling about you right now is, okay, so for some of you, you may be, now there's 2 scenarios. You guys will be 2 groups of people. The first group is they did leave you for some sexual temptation or another relationship where they were in a commitment with you, and then they were selfish and they were tempted and they went off and they broke up with you and they disappeared. For others of you, they pursued a financial endeavor instead of you and left and broke up with you. Or felt like they couldn't have a relationship with you. They just had to go off on a new opportunity. Maybe they went off to a different college. Maybe they went off to a job offer. Maybe they had to move for their job and there was a relocation. But it seems like there was a career opportunity that came in the way between the 2 of you and you guys broke up. For those of you whose person left you for somebody else, I do get the High Priestess card, which this would represent you, this water sign person, you. And then I get the Queen of Fire, which would be like this temptation over here, like a sexual temptation. And then Transformation, or the Death card. So this would be that, like, there would be the situation with both of you and then the ending of the relationship. If this is the case for you guys, it's important that you guys know that they haven't forgotten about you, and that even if they're with somebody else now, that you're still in their heart and in their mind, and they're kind of haunted by you. So there is that. For those of you who left, where your partner left for a new career opportunity, I feel like they might have been looking for fame or attention and recognition from this with the Queen of Fire, but that they also felt intuitively still a strong connection to you, the High Priestess. They felt like they were following their intuition to pursue their career in regards to making a name for themselves and leaving a legacy. And that's where they felt like they had to go, even though they felt connected to you, and they had to end it. Even if they may not have wanted to, they felt like that was what they had to intuitively do. In the past, I get the 5 of Fire. You guys might have argued about this, regardless of your scenario. So I get the Argument card. I get the 6 of Fire, which is again the card of fame or the card of attention and recognition, and or the card of selfishness. But feeling like they might want to come back to you someday. And I get the Justice card, where I felt like they had to make a tough choice. They had to make that decision. So there is that. For the next 3 months for you guys, in between the 2 of you, I feel like, all right. So they're saying that right now they're still wanting to build their future with the 3 of Coins. So they're still pursuing their job, or they're still pursuing their career situation. I get the 10 of Swords, which represents ending. So I don't feel in the next 3 months that you guys would be getting back together. You guys might talk a bit, but I feel like that they're still sticking to their original plan. But then I get the Temperance card, which in this deck is Call. So I feel like towards the end of the 3 months, you might hear from them. They might reach out to you. And I feel like that's in either situation, whether they left you for somebody romantic, sexual, or whether they left you professionally. Because it seems like they're still trying to build something with that person or with that career. And that's where they're not coming back, but you might hear from them in about 3 months' time. Long term down the road, a situation between you and your person is you get to come to a crossroads where you get to make a decision. So I do get the 2 of Swords, where you get to be at a crossroads where you make a choice. I would interpret this as most likely you're going to make a choice whether you hold on or not, whether you hold out for hope that they come back or not. So in about 3 months' time, you'll have more information about what you'll choose to do. And I feel like that's going to vary based on your scenario and based on what you feel like. But it does seem like that you would be making a decision little long term after the 3-month mark. So you might hold out to see what happens between now and then after that, you'll decide what you want to do. Now I want to get some more information for you guys. With this Fin de Siècle card, I want to see more about what's coming up between you and your person in the near future. Yeah, I get Mature Man and I get Courthouse. So I do get that this situation is, some of you may be going through a divorce. You might be thinking about, do I divorce this person with the Courthouse? They might be thinking as well if their career has something to do with being in the legal field, like lawyer, judge, or that sort of thing. Anything with like being a legal assistant or whichever. So they may be making a decision based on that with their career. And I get mature man. I do feel like that they've gone off and they're trying to live their life. They're trying to be mature and, you know, really come into that energy, really. So yeah, you're going to make a decision about that. I do get courtship and I get family room cards that came out. So this is a very interesting dynamic as well, because I'm getting with courtship and with family room that I feel like here that I feel like there's going to be another person that comes in for you, pile 3, that's going to want to date you. And that might be part of the decision about, do you want to connect with this new person? Are you ready or not? And then the family room, this seems like this new person coming in for you is going to be somebody you could even move in with if you wanted to. So take that if that resonates for you. What are some blessings that are coming up for you at this time with the unicorns card? Yeah, let go of stress. So they're saying that even though this person has left, while it's sad, it does seem like there may be some relief that comes with it. And it also says it's about breathing, doing some deep breathing and releasing stress. So if you feel flooded emotionally or overwhelmed or very sad, that it might be about just being able to like release your stress and your sadness here. So it does seem like there is that situation. I get the best friends card and the one step at a time. So in the future, you guys, one step at a time, you might be able to be friends with this person if you want that. Also, I feel like you're going to be able to hang out with your friends and be able to get through this situation with your friends around you. So relying on your friends right now can be a nice kind of support system for you in regards to this situation. Now, I want to see how they're thinking and feeling about you with the messages of love cards. What is pile 3's person thinking and feeling for pile 3? So yeah, oh okay. So it seems like they knew they had to take this leap of faith in this opposite direction with the leap of faith card. I do get the interference card that does come in and integrity. So it does seem like that their integrity was interfered with and they had to take this leap of faith in this direction. And so there is that. So I feel like that talks to a lot of you, where maybe their integrity was tested and it doesn't seem like that they were able to really pass the test. For you guys with the fairies, I do get the card that comes out, and I feel like these messages might just be more like messages for you, because I'm getting that there was a lot of sadness in regards to what happened between you and your person. And I feel like that they're not reconciling with you in the near future. And so because of that, I feel like the angels are going to want to, and the fairies are going to want to help you like in your healing in the interim here. So whether they come back later or whether you just go on with that other person that wants to come in for you and date you and move in with you, then that's, you know, your choice for sure. But I feel like your angels want to give you messages where they want to like give you some secret advice or some secret information. So I do get the admit your true feelings to yourself card. So it may be that they're wanting you to like admit the truth to yourself. They're wanting you to be honest with yourself and be able to see if you can maybe pick a new desire or pick a new kind of goal for yourself, pile 3. Because I get that you've got the power card. So I do feel like that you do have a lot of power and you do have a bright future for you. And you have a lot of things that are going to come up for you that are going to help you out a lot, which is very, very beautiful. So it says that you can use your abilities to create a new future for yourself and that you can definitely do it. So that is fantastic. And one more. Let's see. And I get the assertiveness card. So also, if you feel like there's something that you want to say to your person that you haven't said to them, then, you know, you can feel free to always write that down. Now, sometimes it's a journal entry. Sometimes it's an unsent letter. But either way, that can be like very therapeutic to be able to do some healing for yourself as well. So when we feel like there's something unresolved with our person, we can write an unsent letter, which is very cathartic. We can do this in therapy or by ourselves, or you may even end up sending it, and that's okay. But it does seem like for you that therapeutically it might help you to be able to write out your feelings. Now, I want to see with the romance angels what your person really thinks and feels for you right now. They do still have a lot of passion for you. So there is still that. So they do still have a lot of passion for you, even if they aren't able to be with you at this time. And I get the make the effort and unrequited love. So I feel like in this situation, while they do still have a lot of love for you, it does seem like that they weren't able to really show up for you. And so the unrequited love is more like they weren't able to really show up for you in love the way that you deserve. So there is that situation. And so the make the effort card may be about make the effort to go out there and date other people to see for you to be able to have people that can really show up for you. So there is this, and that you're going to be guided to take steps to connect with somebody that can really be present for you and that can really show up for you, which I think is great. So it's important for you to know there really is somebody else that is out there for you that can be able to give you this beautiful love that you deserve. Because I mean, gosh, you're like this princess of water. You're like this open-hearted, sweet, tender love. So somebody is going to be able to really, really value and prioritize that. So that is beautiful. I want to know what your person still thinks and feels about you with the Stellar Energy Oracle. I get happy ending. I feel like they do wish that you can have a happy ending. Part of them may even intend on coming back to you later on down the road, and that maybe you guys could have a happy ending later, more in the long-term future. And I do get past life energy, so I do feel like they do feel a very strong past life connection to you. So I do feel like there is that. Let's see. And the last two messages in this particular deck. So I'm getting, cold shoulder. And then again, I get the card about breathing. So again, it may be just for you in regards to like taking some deep breaths and releasing the stress, that kind of thing. So there is that. And yeah, they're very aware they're unfortunately giving you the cold shoulder. So I do feel like you guys, are having a difficult time in this separation. So this is sad and painful. And they probably don't want to give you the cold shoulder. They probably don't feel like they know how to handle it any other way. I want to know what they're feeling towards you right now at this time. You're probably like, what are they feeling for me now that they've gone off and they're somewhere else? They're feeling a lot of fear. It says love scares me because it scarred me. I feel like they feel like they might have scarred you, or they're afraid that maybe they've scarred you. So I do get the fear card. So I do get that emotionally they're afraid that maybe they've hurt you like beyond repair, but they're not aware that you are in charge of your own healing and that you can absolutely heal from this situation. Choices. I don't know which path to take. It does seem like that they were having a difficult time making choices between these, options in their life, either romantically or professionally. So it does seem like that they fear maybe they made the wrong choice. And I get the truth card where it says that you know the truth that I've been trying to hide. So it does seem like with the truth card that you're very aware of what they're probably thinking and feeling about you. They may even have told you that they had to go off and do this, but they definitely feel, afraid that they've hurt you a lot. And they're afraid that they've scarred you. And support, I do feel like they would like to be friends with you at some point down the road if that's possible for you. So I do get the support card. I want to be the one who stands beside you and assists you in your success. So I do feel like that they wish the best for you and they wish that you would be able to have some success here as well. So they're wishing the best for you. So I want to know a little bit about the In the Shadows messages. So we are more alike than I admit. So it seems like maybe you also are somebody that's ambitious, but that you don't prioritize it over your relationships. So it does seem like that they feel like you guys do have a lot in common, but that maybe you don't give in to the temptation over a relationship that you prioritize. Also, I do get the, that for you, if you're having a hard time letting them go emotionally, I do get the card that says, I'm not coming back. So they may feel like they can't return to you or come back to you for a while. So they might feel like they're not able to come back to you in the near future. So there is that piece. And that's where it may be that, like, for you, if you were to be able to, you know, heal your heart and date somebody else, it might be that this is good. And also it might be about you exploring different ways that you can have closure, because that might be something that you're needing or you're wanting in this way. So in regards to the Hidden Truth Oracle, what do they wish they could say to you at this time? Yeah, so it seems like, okay, I wish things could be different. They do wish that, you know, they didn't hurt you the way that they did. They wish that maybe they were able to handle things differently. And the I don't react when people mention you card comes out, which means that they're trying to hide their feelings for you or their reactions towards you to other people. Maybe they're afraid of being judged, or maybe if they did leave you for another person, that maybe they are worried that that other person would get upset if they react, you know, if people mention you and your past together. So it does seem like there is this. It also seems like maybe they're suffering by keeping it to themselves. Now I want to know what they would like to say to you at this time, or what confessions they have for you with the Hermit Tarot. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, this makes sense. I do get the I need more time for me. So it does seem like they do need to focus on themselves, and they need time for themselves. They do still desire you. So I have the I have so much desire for you card that does come up. So they do still really desire you. They still care for you. And I do get that they just need some time and they need some space for themselves. I get the card, if I asked you to stay, would you leave? So I feel like they wouldn't be able to ask you to stay because they know that they would leave in this particular case. And so maybe that's why they did not ask you to stay with them, because they knew they needed to leave, or they thought that you guys would just break up anyways. So they may have been a little fatalistic about it, or a little realistic about it, but it does seem like they felt like that they had to leave, or that you guys wouldn't stay together because they had to leave anyways. And also, they're too afraid to talk to you, because I do get that fear card that came up, and it does seem like they do have a lot of fear when it comes to talking to you, so there is that. So there is this, and then I do want to get some messages from the Journey of Love 2 cards in regards to what they're thinking and feeling about you, or what confessions they have for you at this time. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I get this. Impatient, I can't wait. I feel like they were impatient to pursue this opportunity. They couldn't wait. They couldn't hold themselves back. So I feel like that's more of a confession of their own kind of inability to like have patience. I get the Illuminate. It says, thank you for being you, my light in the darkness. I do feel like they feel like you were somebody that was a beautiful light for them. And when you guys were together, that you really helped them. That you really helped them and guide them. And, you know, you were very therapeutic and healing for them at the time. And then authentic. It says that they do wish they could be authentic with you. And they probably are having a hard time being honest or being authentic with you at this time. So there is that. As a final message for you guys, I'm apologizing because I feel sorry that this connection was so sad for you guys. You guys seem like you've gone through so much. And obviously, you know, if you guys haven't gone through this situation with your person, maybe this isn't your pile. But I would say that, you know, you've gone through a lot with your person, and you've gone through a lot of pain. So I'm shuffling the Angel Therapy cards as like the last card for you, because I want to see in regards to this, like, what are the angels wanting to help you for you to heal your heart? I also just posted a video a few videos ago about how to heal your heart, or healing your broken heart. So that might help you as well. There might be some tips in there as well that are also going to be able to help you through it as you go through this like breakup and letting go time. So I have 3 cards for you from your person. The first being, or about your person. So I get heart chakra. Yeah, I would say definitely it's about healing your heart. So definitely it's about like receiving energy work, being able to heal your heart and your heart chakra, to be able to give yourself self-comfort and self-soothing, to be able to receive maybe Reiki, or, you know, to be around people who are just very loving and comforting, that feel like they're just like a warm cup of tea or a warm hug, you know, that you can be around people that are really nurturing and loving. Like I got the best friends card for you. So like really being around some really good best friends that can like love you and like help you through it. And I do get the throat chakra. I feel like you did get a couple of cards about speaking your truth. So again, that might just be about journaling it or speaking to friends about it. Or you may even talk to your person about it and be assertive about, you know, what you've been feeling, you know, regarding your person. But it might just be a journal entry as well. And then I get manifestation power, where you can use your manifestation gifts and abilities to attract in a partner that's going to be able to be a really good match for you. So I do feel like that you are able to speak this into existence, and you can also manifest healing your heart as well. I would always recommend lighting a green candle for Archangel Raphael, the Archangel of Healing, to help you manifest healing your heart. So with that, and it's interesting too, the crystals you picked that are pink and green, because those are both heart chakra colors. So I think that's also very interesting as well. So I would say holding some pink and green crystals will help you heal your heart. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile threes. I send so much love out to you during this really painful time. If you don't feel like this was your video or it didn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or pick another teacup, or pick another reading. I have other readings up. If you do feel like this was yours, I would definitely recommend watching the Healing Your Broken Heart video for sure. Or some more videos about what your person's thinking and feeling about you, or the video of should you wait or should you move on. I have that one up there you might want to watch as well. That could give you some guidance and some clarity. So I have that, and if you did like this video, I would love for you guys to like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if you want to. That would be awesome. They really like brighten my day. So my sweet, sweet pile threes, I do wish the best for you. I wish the best for you with you and your person, but more than that, I wish the best for you in regards to your own heart. So until next time, I will be here for you if you need me, and I wish that you take care, and I wish you all the healing in the world. So take care, pile three. Bye. Hi, pile four. Welcome to my tea party. I am very glad that you guys came today. You picked this gorgeous pink bird teacup. So lovely, lovely. You also picked this lemon and orange tea, which I think is very nice. It's nice to have a little fruity springtime, you know, tea time. This is lovely. So I hope that you guys can get yourself a nice cup of tea, and then we can spill the tea about your person, because I think we're going to have some fun looking at some confessions from them today. So, yes, please feel free to get some tea and sit with me a while. You've also picked this gorgeous amethyst crystal. So that is lovely. It's just a tiny little amethyst one. We'll put it in frame so you can see it here. And you also picked the Alchemia Tarot, which is a very beautiful tarot deck from Japan. You or your person may be from Japan. Also, when I look at the Pink Bird Tarot, I think about it when I think about Portland, like the put a bird on it. I don't know why I always think about that when I think of these teacups, but I think they're very pretty. And also, you might just like the color pink like me. So, first I'm going to shuffle the tarot and get some kind of snapshot, a general overview about what the situation is like right now between you and your person. And that can give you some confirmation about whether this is indeed your pile or not. So, I'm going to pull, let's see. Yes, we'll do 5 cards to start, and then we'll do some clarifying cards about what's going on between you and them. All right, So the first card that I get for you guys is Temperance. It definitely seems like there's a lot of destiny here. Also, a lot of tarot readers interpret Temperance as patience. I always interpret that as destiny, but you can definitely apply either one to your situation. So I would say either you've been having a ton of patience with your person, maybe it's been moving slower than normal, but you've been building towards this, and or there also might be a big destiny between you and your person, which is very cool. Then I get for you the Knight of Swords. They might be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. They might be an air sign. Also, I feel like they're racing in towards you with this beautiful card. Also, they might be wanting to tell you something because it's also the card of communication. So I feel like they're going to want to talk to you and send you a message. It does seem like you and or your person might have been very sad. So I do get the Three of Swords, where both you or they may have been going through a heartbreak, either between the two of you or individually in your lives. But it does seem like that there is a heartbreak situation that has happened between you and your person, or between you and your life, with you in your life, or them in their life as well. But I get that even though there's been a lot of hardship, that you guys are still committed to making things work. I get the Ten of Wands, which is a soulmate contract card, or some people look at it as heavy burdens, but I always look at this again as like something you're destined to do, something on a soul level that you've agreed to do with your person. So I feel like that you guys have gone through your trials and tribulations, but that you guys are also agreeing to be, you know, really there for your person. I'm also getting like friendship energy between you and your person as well, where I feel like you guys are also like best friends as well as lovers. And I just feel like on a soul level, you and your person have like chose each other's souls to like go through life with. And I get the Knight of Fire. So there may be a little competition between your person and another person, because I'm getting the Knight of Fire where there's another person racing in for you as well. Also, I would say that you may feel like your person is very logical and intellectual with the Swords card, and also very passionate and fiery and sexual with the Wands card. So there is that. They might be also very immature and kind of like a jokester, because I'm also getting that these knights are not kings yet. So I feel like they may be a little immature or still trying to kind of figure things out. Now I'm going to clarify the Temperance card, the Knight of Swords card, the Three of Swords card, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Fire to get a little bit more information about your person and your situation. So to clarify the Temperance card, I get the Two of Cups, a destiny of romantic love and being together in partnership. So this was absolutely a destined partnership for you, and I feel like it was very beautiful. Even when you look at the two cards together, it's like the Lovers card, where you get the two lovers here together, watched over by the angel. So this is very, very beautiful. So I do feel like that this partnership is being watched over by the angels. So that's great. The Knight of Swords, I do feel like they will become more mature and evolved, because here's that king showing up, that King of Cups. Again, there just might also be a lot of romantic and energy fighting for your attention, where they may think you have a lot of suitors. So there's that King of Cups, which is like evolved energy. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy there. I get the Three of Swords. The heartbreak, the sadness was walking away. So you guys might have gone through some separation between you and your person as well in the past. So I do get that Three of Swords is like the walking away with the Eight of Cups. So I feel like if you and your person have ever had a breakup or a separation, it really broke their heart. And I feel like they're still kind of trying to heal from that. Also, there's so many men. Okay, I just have to say. Now, again, regardless of your gender, they may be women that show up as masculine energies or non-binary energies as masculine energies, but I'm getting Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, King of Cups, and to clarify, this Ten of Wands, this soulmate contract energy, is the Knight of Coins. Again, yet another earth, like another knight. So it's another immature energy, but also an earth sign energy now. So there's also a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And then to clarify, the Knight of Fire. So basically, I feel like that they're taking steps to get to your life purpose, even if they're going slow. And then the Knight of Fire is paired with the Princess of Fire. So at the end of the day, it does seem like the end of the reading is the same as the beginning of the spread, which is the Two of Cups, the two of you together, combined with, regardless if there's other people around, it does seem like you guys end up together at the end of the day, the Knight and the Princess together. So they also see you as somebody very attractive, somebody that's fun, maybe somebody you guys were together when you were younger, because I'm getting like a lot of little kid energy sometimes. So like maybe a past relationship from when you guys were younger. So this is a very interesting dynamic. And now I'm going to do a little past, present, future card actually spread for this. So what's going on between the two of you in the past, in the present, and in the future before going into a relationship spread. So in the past, I get that you guys, they may have had a little defense mechanisms come up when it comes to you. The Seven of Wands is like kind of trying to fight you off. Maybe there's some resisting of you, but it does seem like maybe there were some defense mechanisms there. Currently, you guys might be in a little bit of a lull right now, or a little bit of a quiet time with the Four of Swords. So even though as a general overview, you guys have more of a major life purpose together, at this current time, you guys might be in more of a quiet time energy, or even a peaceful energy. Or both of you might be needing to rest and recharge and rejuvenate. And then coming up in the future is the Nine of Cups, which is your wishes coming true. So I do feel like you're going to get your happiness there. So that is beautiful. So I love that. Now I'm going to do a relationship spread where I have 3 cards which are going to represent how you're thinking and feeling about them right now at this time from your perspective. And then 3 cards for how they're thinking and feeling about you at this time from their perspective. 3 of cards symbolizing the past, what has happened already to bring the two of you to this point where you are now. 3 cards in the near future in the next 3 months. What will happen if you guys stay on your current course? And a card for the long-term future. What will happen most likely in the long-term future if you guys are to stay on your current course. So, in regards to you, how you're thinking and feeling about them, it seems like, oh, you deeply, deeply love them. So here we go. Here's the Lovers. That Two of Cups energy with the angel overhead. That is so beautiful. So you're feeling like this is a divine destined partnership, that there's so much love here for you guys, that there's so much love you have for your person. But I'm also getting the Hermit. So you or they may be feeling like you've been removing your energy, or they've been removing their energy. And then the Hanged Man, feeling stuck or tied up. So you feel like you love them deeply, but that maybe you or they have been going through separation or low contact, or feeling stuck, or feeling like it's not moving forward, or feeling like you've had to remove your energy in order to recharge your batteries or to heal your heart. For them on their side, they are still sad. They are very sad. I get they might not be sharing with you or confessing to you just how sad they are, because I get the Five of Cups, which is the grieving energy. So that's really sad. And I'm also getting the Ten of Swords, which is they're very sad, or they feel like they've had to go through an ending, or that you guys have ended. You guys might have broken up as well, or they may have felt like they've had to end things or step back from this connection on their end, or they might be feeling left out of the cold if you've had to do that to them. Because I'm not getting that you're so sad, but I'm getting that they are. And I'm getting they're still extremely sexually attracted to you with the Ace of Wands. So there's still a strong energy there. In the past, what has happened already, because this can give some insight here, it seems like there has been, maybe both of you are involved with other people, because I get the Princess of Cups, which is like you giving your heart in love, a Two of Cups energy, Two of Wands energy, which is a strong, I always look at this as like a strong sexual attraction or a strong sexual chemistry, and then the Queen of Swords, where either there's another person that they're with, so like two, I would say, okay, just for simplicity, I would say it's like if you have 4 guys, they may have 2 women. So I'm getting like a king and 3 knights on their side. So it's like you might be dating around, And then they may be either dating around or in a relationship with somebody, because I'm getting the princess and the queen. So there's lots of people that are showing up in this reading. So there might be a lot of people that you're dating or that they're dating or that are involved or interfering or that sort of thing. Also, another situation scenario is that you went from the princess to the queen. You evolved yourself and your energy. So there is that. Maybe that you went from being an open-hearted energy to like a no-nonsense, like, I'm not tolerating this energy. It's from the Princess of Cups to the Queen of Swords. So those are multiple scenarios. Since this is a general reading and many people are watching, those are a couple of scenarios of what has been going on. So, you know, feel free to pick the one that resonates with you. And obviously, if this isn't any situation that you've been dealing with, then this may not be your pile. You might want to pick a different teacup. But I would say that this is most likely a pile for people where this is a long-term, long-standing relationship with someone where you may, or both of you might be having multiple people involved in this connection, or with you or with them, and that you're all very aware of this, and that you might be aware, like, you're dating people, they're dating people, or, you know, or that there's somebody with them and you, and there's a lot of people involved. So there is that. Okay, in the next few months, it does seem like there will be a tower moment. So the tower moment seems like there's going to be a major life-changing event happening that might feel like it's out of both of your control, but it's destined. This is something that's going to cause a lot of epiphanies and awareness between you and your person. So that's cool. I get the Ace of Cups. There is so much romantic love here. Also, the tower can be very sexual, feeling like you guys are hit by a bolt of lightning, or feeling like there's something very passionate there. But definitely with the Ace of Cups, there's definitely a lot of romantic love. And with the the Eight of Swords, it might feel like there's still so much love, but still feeling tied up, like when you got the Hanged Man card. So feeling like there's definitely major changes, definitely things feel electric and unpredictable, like you guys feel like it's unpredictable, it feels chaotic a little bit, but also epiphanies and realizations about love. It's definitely still a lot of romantic love, and then also feeling maybe a little trapped or a little tied up or committed to each other. So there is that. But long-term future, if you guys keep going in this way, I feel like you guys will progress together, because I get the Chariot, which is you guys moving forward together, also maybe traveling or taking a trip together, or traveling to see you metaphorically or geographically. So I love this connection for you guys. I feel like either way, there's a lot of pain in this connection, but there's a lot of love in this connection. And I feel like both of you are really committed to making it work, or really committed to progressing it. And so basically there's a lot of, I feel, commitment to each other, even if there isn't a lot of monogamy, if that makes sense. So it seems like you and your soul and their soul are really committed to each other. So there is that. Now we're going to see with the Fin de Siècle deck what is going to come up in the future between you and your person. So what's coming up between pile 4 and their person, please? This mature man has shown up in almost every pile. This is so interesting. So I do get that your person is maturing with the mature man. Also, I get the concerns. So they definitely have some concerns about this connection, or they may have some worries and fears and anxieties. I get the family room. They might have some concerns in regards to their family or your family, because I'm getting family room and I'm getting house. So it does seem like that there are some concerns about living situations, maybe on both sides. So they do have some concerns about maybe your family and your living situation, or their family and their living situation. So there is this, but they do feel like as close to you as they would feel to their own family. So they feel very, very close to you. And I do feel like that it's like you're in their mind and you're in their consciousness. And so they have anxieties about everything, but that they're very emotionally close to you. So there is that. What are they going through in regards to your connection with the relationship deck cards? So what are they working through in regards to your connection? Oh my gosh, this is great. So I feel like they're working through a commitment, a solution to find commitment with you. So they are working through a commitment solution. You or they may have kids, because I'm getting the children card, or you may have known each other from when you guys were younger as kids or as children. But I do feel like this is a long-standing connection. So I do feel like they're finding a commitment solution so that kids can be happy, and or that they're going to try to find a solution in regards to this struggle, because there is a lot of heartbreak in this connection, but there's a lot of love and a lot of dedication. And that's what I'm getting. Like, commitment can be a word that has a lot of definitions, but I feel like really what I feel from your person to you is devotion. I do feel like there's a lot of dedication and devotion, which is more true sometimes than like the label of commitment, because I feel like this person's very devoted to you. Now, in regards to unicorns, some blessings that are going to come up that are going to help this connection along in the near future. I get practice, I get forgive, and teamwork. That is wonderful, because I really do get that vibe from this pile. I really do feel like you guys do work together as a team. So I do feel like that this is very helpful, and this is what gives you guys the best outcome in your lives. So this is great. So I do get that you guys are going to practice forgiveness for each other. So, you know, where there has been a lot of heartbreak, I feel like there can sometimes be resentment. So with the forgiveness card, it says you guys are going to work together as a team, practicing forgiveness of each other so that you guys can be back on the same side, back on the same team. Sometimes when we argue with our person or life gets us down, we can, and your person is sad as well, that we can sometimes feel like we are opponents with our partners when really we're on the same team. And it's really just about kind of coming back to that, where we're really back on the same side. And that's how we're going to be able to find creative solutions together. So that is very helpful. So I do feel like some blessings are that you guys are going to have a forgiveness in this connection and work together. So that is great. And even like with this teamwork card is another card about like solutions, which is amazing. So 3 cards, messages of love, 3 confessions of love from your person towards you at this time. So what would they like to confess towards you right now of their love for you or their feelings? So I get patience. Yep, that comes up with that temperance card. Everything will unfold in divine timing. So it does seem like your person is patient, that this situation is going to have a solution in the right timing. Definitely the friendship. You guys definitely have like a best friend energy as well as a love energy. So there's definitely that. And awakening. This is great. And it says that your person is undergoing a spiritual transformation. So they're definitely having some epiphanies, and that's absolutely reinforced by the Tower card. So that is something that's fantastic as well. I want to get a little archetype card for this pile, actually, because I haven't done that for any of the piles so far today. But I want to get an archetype card because I want to see what are they going through in regards to you. What are some of their epiphanies, breakthroughs, tower moments, and awakenings? Because they are going through some moments. And I'm going to pull 2 archetype cards. If it's upside down, then it's that they're still struggling with this and they have a lot more work to do. If they have it right side up, it means that they've had a breakthrough and they've done a lot of good work towards this. So we have this one and we have this one. Okay. Okay. So for your person, I get upside down, advocate. So it seems like they're struggling with this right now and they still have some work to do in regards to embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. So it seems like they may be they might be still stuck in a little bit of a selfish energy right now where they feel like they're going down the wrong path because it's going to benefit them personally. So it seems like they may need to struggle with, like, they might need to have some epiphanies. That might be what the Tower moment is. Because actually, I'm going to pull an archetype card for that. That's going to be awesome. Okay, so basically, it's like when you're an advocate for others, you stand up for them, you advocate for them for like their needs. But it seems like they might be advocating for other people for their own needs. So it seems like they're needing to they might have some misplaced advocacy right now. They might be too self-sacrificing when really it's going to be about shifting that. But they have made a lot of great progress in regards to the bully archetype, which says, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. So it seems like they've done a lot of work battling their inner demons, a lot of work kind of working through their own internal fears and blocks that have been stopping them and holding them back. And this is great. They've been really working through their triggers. You know, we all have like an inner critic that can bully us and that can keep us down and hold us back. And it seems like they've done a really good job working through their inner critic that tells them negative things. So that is so wonderful. And maybe that's why they're trying to do advocacy, but failing at it, because maybe they're trying to do it to be a good person, but they're not really doing it for like genuine reasons. They're just trying to do it to like, you know, like when you do a bad action and then you're like, well, let me just counter it by doing a good action to be a good person or do some good karma. So they might just be trying to do some good karma to overcome something negative that they've done that's been bothering their conscience. So I feel like there's this, but what is their tower moment that is going to come up in the next 3 months? Thank you. I'm going to flip these back. Okay. So their tower moment in the next 3 months that is coming up for them. Okay. This is upside down, so it's going to impact them. Mentor. It says, right now they're having an inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. So it seems like right now they're having a hard time being a mentor, but it does seem like that. So, okay, it's basically like they're having a hard time imparting wisdom, but this tower moment is going to help them with you because they're going to try to be more wise and they're going to be more like a teacher instead of like a false master, if that makes sense. So basically what this means is, so it's like some teachers don't want the student to surpass them, and they get confidence, or their ego gets confident by being the smartest one in the room. So they're going to basically realize with this epiphany moment, they're going to be like, oh my God, I thought I knew everything and I don't. And you, pile 4, are going to say or do something to them or for them where they're going to be like, oh my God, yeah, that's so wise. Oh, you're so right. And they're going to have an epiphany based on something you do or say. So that's going to be what they work through with that tower moment. And it's going to be something love related because it's Ace of Cups related. And when it comes to commitment with the 8 of Swords. So that's awesome. Now I want to get some fairy messages for you guys because I want to see a little bit about what's coming up for you guys in the future. So I get the, yes, okay, I was going to say for the summer, but actually, if you're watching this video by the time that I'm filming it, we do still have spring for yet another month before it turns into summer. So I get the springtime. So they're saying this spring, or when you're watching this, the following spring will be important, where this spring you guys will be more individuals. So you still might be more in low contact or separation, or you may be, I don't feel like you're separation. You might still be going through that quiet time where you're more independent and you're kind of living your own life and you're kind of doing your own thing. So there is that. But then I feel like that's going to be only for like maybe the next 3 weeks. Then I feel like it shifts. Then I get the kids again because I get the sun. So I do get the sun card that comes up, and easy does it. I also feel like in this particular case, it might be that your person is just being gentle this springtime, and that might be where they just need to like be gentle and nurturing to themselves. If they've been hurting or they've been sad, they've been going through a tough time, and yeah, emotional healing. So this is a time this spring in the next few weeks for you guys watching it now, or in the springtime, the next springtime for you guys watching this video later. Coming up for you is a time where your person needs to be gentle with themselves and do some emotional healing. Also, if possible, your person should be going out into nature at some point, and that's going to help them do some healing as well. So there is that. So during these next few weeks, I feel like it's going to be more just kind of the same, more of this like you're like living your life, doing your thing, and then your person is going to emotionally heal and they have to go through their tower moment. So this is going to be a time period that's good for you guys. Still during this time period, there's still a potential where a trip can get planned with the travel card. And I get the ask for what you want. So this spring could be a time to see your person or take a trip with them. We did definitely get the chariot that comes up. And the ask for what you want. So if there's a time to travel, you may be able to travel with your person and ask for what you want with that. So that is cool. Now I'm going to pull some romance angel cards and see a little bit about their confessions of feelings for you right now. So, okay, cool. We have lots of cards that came out that want to say hello. Because the first one that came out is optimism. It seems like they are optimistic about you two together. So they have a lot of optimism about you, even if they don't tell you. Also, they feel safe with you, with the it's safe for you to love. So they also feel very safe with you. It does seem like that, yes, we definitely saw that there are a lot of people that are involved in this connection. A lot of princess queen energy, a lot of knight king energy. So they're saying that for you guys, if one of you is married, you guys might need to release your ex. So I get the wedding and release your ex. So if one of you guys needs to get out of a marriage, that would need to happen. Also, I feel like that for you guys, if even with the release your ex cards, if some of these people that are involved are exes, they may need to be released as well for you guys to move forward together. So either way. And I get the past life relationship where you guys have a deep, deep past life love. So there's definitely a deep love there and the worth waiting for. So I do feel like they would like to wait for you. But I do feel like there are too many people, there are too many cooks in the kitchen here. So some of these people need to go for you guys to be together. Now, in regards to the Stellar Energy Oracle, what confessions do they have for you at this time? Pile 4. Yes, divine timing. They are very aware that, again, just like what came up before, about the divine timing is at work in your love life. Literally, even the worth waiting for says that. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And divine timing card came up a few other times in this as well. So that is still coming up as well for you guys. And I'm getting lasting promise. So I do get that in this situation that they do feel like they want to marry you. The lasting promise is like, again, a commitment. And we got commitment solution. So there is this. So I do feel like that there is a lasting promise between your souls to each other and that the situation will work out in divine timing. So that is cool. Now, in regards to confessions from them, in regards to what they're emotionally feeling right now, they did get that 5 of Cups and that 10 of Swords. That is a sad time. But it does say they really do want to make you happy and they want to make you smile. So I do get the happy card. So that is great. Yes. And we got this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. So, in regards to you guys, so I want to make you smile is happy. So they really want to make you happy. That's a strong motive for them. They are obviously depressed, which we saw. So we got the depression card. So we know that. I get the lies card. It says, I can't seem to do what's right. And we did get that there's multiple people involved in these connections on both sides. So there may be some lying going on in regards to like not always being honest with all the people involved. But I don't feel like that this is that they're lying to you and you guys think that you guys are monogamous. I think that it's like there are a lot of people involved and you guys just aren't really being always forthcoming with every single person involved about everything that's going on with all the other people. I get the warmth card. It says, I miss you and your warmth. So I do feel like they miss you, especially during this quiet time of things being, you know, subdued. I get the illuminate card. Your light helped guide me out of my darkness. So I do feel like that they do see you as a bright light that guides them. And the misery card. I'm haunted by the past and my own inner darkness. So that's the depression and the lies there. So I do feel like that your person is really upset with themselves and they are upset with the situation. They wish that it was easier and that it was less painful. And I do feel like I think that there is part of them that just isn't able to be super, super honest with every person involved. So now I'm going to go with the Rebel deck, and this is a very blunt deck. So if you're in a tender space right now, I would recommend not listening to this part. So just mute it, and then when it's over, I will wave like this. And you'll know when I wave to you guys that this time is unmute the video, and you'll be able to continue listening to some messages. Because this is more like blunt. So I want a message for you guys in regards to your person right now. You can mute it if you want. Wow, you got a lot. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so here's some brutal truth, you guys. If you're really wanting some like brutal truth. The first one, it says, you are giving too many fucks. And it says, give 0. So you might be overgiving in this connection, or you might be caring way too much about like what they're thinking and feeling. Which, no judgment on that. I do the same thing, so it's fine. But they're saying in this particular case, you may want to just focus more on you. Especially because it seems like for the next 3 weeks, they may still stay in this energy and then it will change because they need some more epiphanies. The next one, it says you are giving away your power. It says you are a badass, act like it. So they're saying that you need to know that like you are hot shit right now. So they're saying don't worry and be so insecure about this connection, you're a badass. And you just act like you're a badass. That'll help. Then I get the time to let go, and then it says move the fuck on. So for some of you, you may feel like if this person's taking too long and there's other people they're involved with and there's other people you have that you could be with, that you may want to move on and be with somebody else, but that's just up to you. I wouldn't say that applies to everyone, but I would say if you want to move on, you can, but honestly, it's always about everybody making their own decisions about like when is time to move on or when is not. So I would say that is your blunt as fuck messages. Now we'll go back to the regular part of the reading. Okay, welcome back everybody that muted. Now we're going to do an in the shadows message from your person to you. What does their higher self want to confess to you at this time? What does pile 4's person want to confess to pile 4 at this time? I understand you better now. That's good. It seems like they've went through some experiences where now they start to really get it. So they're really starting to understand you better, which is fantastic. Two more. I know you're watching me. Yeah. I don't really know you. So they know you better, but they don't really know you. So it's so interesting. So they feel like on some level, they know more about you than they did. But on another level, they feel like that you're still such a mystery to them. So there is that. But they do know that you are watching them. And I think that makes them feel flattered and happy and happy about that. So that's cool. So it's interesting too, because it's almost like they're like, I know you're watching me, but I don't know you. Like, it's interesting. And I don't feel like this is like in a creepy stalker way. I feel like that this is like, they're just always wanting to figure you out. Now, 3 hidden oracle truth confessions from them to you are, let's see. I left when I saw you with someone. So it does seem like they're probably aware that you're enjoying a few other connections. And so that might trigger them. Then it says, I knew exactly what I was doing. So they know what they've been doing this whole time. That they are not super, super innocent. They know exactly what they're doing. And it's time for me to heal now, which I do feel like we got that card. So it definitely is time for them to heal. And I really hope that they do, because the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Swords is a very brutal energy for somebody to have to go through that. So I do feel like they are suffering a little bit. With the Hermit Tarot. This is what they can confess to you. All right, so what are some love confessions from your person at this time? So I know you from somewhere. It does seem like that they've known you for a long time. So I do feel like they've known you from when you were young. This does correlate to a 6 of Cups energy. Let me have you. It does seem like they are still extremely passionate towards you, and they would really like to be with you in many ways. Words do hurt, so it does seem like that they are very aware they don't want to hurt you, and also they're afraid of your words as well, that they might be hurt by them, especially if you guys had a fight. And the I'm too afraid to talk card, so it does seem like that they are afraid to talk to you, they don't want to hurt you, they don't want to hear, bad things about other people, that's gonna make them be self-protective, but how much they love you. Listen to your heart. They definitely love you very much. So that is very, very beautiful. And now, as a final message for you guys, pile fours, a final confession of love from your person with the Journey of Love or Journey of Love 2 decks. So I get for you 3 cards of a final confession of love for you from your person. So I get doubt. I don't know what to do anymore, but that's okay because they are finding a solution to commitment. So that is good. I get destiny. I want forever with you. So of course they do. There is that. And then there is karma. What have we done? So it seems like they're feeling guilty as well. And they may be feeling like maybe that, you know, they're hurting people or there are other people in this connection. They want to make sure they're doing the right thing. They want to have integrity. So it does seem like that with this person that is what they are going through. But I don't want to leave you with the karma message. I want to leave you with a beautiful message. So actually we have a little bit more, well, we don't really have a lot more time, but I have phone battery. So since I have phone battery, I'm going to leave you with a beautiful message. So we're going to take one of these Guardian Angel Tarot cards as a final message for you regarding your person. Ace of Swords or Ace of Thoughts. This cherub has arrived to congratulate you for your brilliant new idea, which is truly inspired. Which is true, you guys are going to get a lot of solutions and an epiphany with the Tower card. It's important to communicate clearly and thoroughly with others who are involved in the implementation of your idea. Don't be dissuaded by little challenges along the way. These are merely course corrections to perfect your plan. So it does seem like with this relationship between you and your person that there is still a divine plan at work. There is definitely still some course corrections to make the plan go in a really good direction. And I do like that you just communicate with your person about how you can work together as a team. You got a teamwork card. And I do feel like that this is going to work out very well. So this is your Ace of Thoughts or Ace of Swords card. So with that, I will leave you guys here for you and your person. That was some juicy confessions. So I'm glad that you guys had a little tea party with me. If you guys feel like this wasn't your pile, feel free to choose another teacup. We can always tea party somewhere else. And if you guys feel like, this was your person or was your pile, that's awesome. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to, or leave a comment in the comment section, especially a little teacup if you feel like this resonated with you. So my darling pile fours, I will leave you here. I wish you so much love and luck between you and your person. And until next time, I really hope that you take care. So see you next time.